y'all, and welcome back to my channel. What's happening? What's up? Got the wide up, hey. Thank you for clicking on whatever you clicked on to get here. While we're here, you might as well hit the subscribe button if you have not already, okay? Last time I checked, we like 40 people away from me hitting 1,000, so ooh. I hope that you enjoy and are inspired in some way, shape, or form, and let's get into this video, okay? So listen, today was your girl's first day of senior year in college. Lord Jesus, take the wheel of my life. Let me tell y'all something. I have definitely been in heavy prayer for this next chapter in my life because, like, I'm a senior. Like, after this, I'm supposed to go out into this world and do something. You know, I'm supposed to, like, be an adult. I'm supposed to, like, be great, you know? And if I'm being completely honest, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. Like, okay, listen. I have multiple ideas of what I want to do with my life because I can do it all. I have all these things that if I put my mind to it, I can really do anything that I want to do. So I want to do it all. I want to have it all. But what I realized in the midst of wanting to do it all and wanting to have it all, you know, you have to take your life in seasons. My first year in college, I was a very determined person coming to tech, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was gonna transfer. I had my transfer papers ready. I was finna go get up out of Texas Tech because it just didn't feel right with what I wanted to do. But I ended up changing my major, and I went from being a dance major to a theater Bachelor of Fine Arts major with a specialization in acting. And so I was able to take two acting classes or two theater classes that just really spoke to my heart. And I was just like, oh my God, like, this is for me. This degree is for me, right? And now, being in my senior year, I feel this shift happening in my life right now because it's just like, well, I don't really want to do theater, you know, I don't really want to do acting. Ladies and gentlemen, the thing about college is that when you go to college, you do not need to do anything that is like easy, okay? Well, one, you're paying for it. Hello somebody, you paying for it. So what I had to realize my first semester when I got here was that, oh snap, hold on, wait. Whatever I'm doing now is what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life. I cannot waste it. I was like, okay, I need to figure out what I want to do. What do I want to do? What do I have a passion for? What do I have a love for? I feel like I'm now in that same position where it's just like, okay, I'm feeling a shift on my life. The same way that dance transitioned me into this season that I'm in right now, being able to go to college to get an education and something that I love and something that I have a passion for, is the same way that this degree that I will receive is going to transition me into my next season in life. And whatever that may be and whatever that may look like is all in God's hands, because y'all, when I tell you I have no idea. Well, I'm not saying I don't like saying I don't have an idea. My mother doesn't like me saying that I don't have an idea because I know that scares the mess out of my parents. But I'm just not sure what role I want to take right now. I'm trying to become very, very, very in tune with what God is telling me and what I should do. And y'all, I kid you not, today in my class, we was going over something that I should have remembered from like 2 semesters ago. And I told my classmate, I said, you know what? I'm finna change majors. I'm changing majors because I don't remember this. Like, I don't remember this. I don't care to remember this. And so another thing that I'm like really trying to decipher right now is, okay, am I at this crossroad right now because of fear? Or am I at this crossroad right now because I really feel a shift? Because I really feel a pull in another direction? Because I don't want to make a decision just because I'm scared. Like, this is scary. I'm scared, y'all. Like, I'm scared. I look at like all these other people who are around me, who are, you know, seniors or who have just graduated. I'm just like, you know, they getting jobs out of college and doing this and doing that. And I'm just like, that may not be me. It was so funny because right now, me and my baby brother, Heath, he's a senior in high school and I'm a senior in college. So we're both class of 2019, right? And so I was talking to my parents, And I was like, oh, y'all, like, how it feel? Y'all about to have an empty nest. And I was like, oh, hold up. No, you not. No, you not. No, you not. Because I'm coming back, right? Like, I'm coming back home. And then my face shifted because I was just like, I don't want to come back. Like, I don't want to come back home. Now, if I need to come back home for financial reasons, to do this and to do that, bet, cool. But I don't want to come back home, you know? The whole point of this video is just basically for me to be very transparent with y'all about where I'm at right now, because I don't know what my next move is. And it's so crazy because my freshman year, I was so headstrong about graduating early. Like, I was going to graduate a year early, and then I pushed it to just graduate a semester early because I was just like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and ga. And then life happened. I ended up, you know, changing my plan. And my mom basically just told me, you know, she was just like, just take it a semester at a time. So I've really been taking it a semester at a time. But at this point, your girl can't take it a semester at a time. You know, like, I'm not saying I have to have it all figured out, but I at least want to have a game plan. It's like, am I going to go to graduate school? Or am I going to try to, like, move and, you know, go hardcore and pursue this acting stuff? Like, I literally hate getting asked the question, "What's your last year? What you gonna do?" Well, Rebecca, I don't know. It's a surprise. God trying to surprise me, and he know I don't like surprises. I don't know. I don't know why he trying to surprise me. You know what? That's gonna be my answer. Girl, it's a surprise. God trying to surprise me because I have, like, no idea. Whatever. You'll be at the surprise party, I'm sure. Okay. Okay. And so it's really just about having blind faith that, you know what, God is going to work that thing out for me. So long as I keep doing the work and keep, you know, moving in faith and not by sight, I'm going to be good. God has put too much in me for me not to, you know, be great. God has already worked that thing out for me, and I promise he has already worked that thing out for you too. I may not know exactly what I want to do. I know what I don't want to do. All right. And so that's my tidbit of advice. Even if you do not know what you want to do, you know what you don't want to do. Okay. So try to formulate your life and your decisions around like that. Now, sometimes you're going to have to pay your dues and do all this other stuff or whatever. You're going to have to do some stuff that you don't necessarily want to do to get where you want to go. But start with that. Start making that list. And then you can formulate the this is where I want to be list, if that makes sense. So that's just me rambling, y'all. I literally just came on here to tell y'all that I am a senior in college, and I have no idea what my life is going to look like in the next year. But I'm faithful, and I will look back on this video, and I'll be like, sis, you had no idea what God had in store for you. So the other thing that I realized about what is so difficult about this transition point for me is that being young, we are told like what is next for us. You was in daycare, okay, you going to pre-K. All right, you was in pre-K, now you going to kindergarten. You was in elementary, and now you going to middle school. You was in middle school, and now you going to high school. You was in high school, and now you either going to college or you going out into the world. And you in college, and now you gotta, hello? This next season of my life, this next dimension, literally this next dimension of my life is determined by me. And not determined by what other people have told me is next for me or what other people have for me. Like, I get to make this decision. I get to decide what is next for me. You know, I'm about to receive full reign of my life. And full reign of my life includes figuring out how I'm going to support myself, how your girl going to eat, transitioning out of relying on my parents. You know, like, y'all, it's about to, woo, it's about to get real. And you know, a lot of people make it seem like, oh my God, like, hello, you get to decide what you want to do. Like, what? You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But it's like, yes, I can do whatever I want. But where do I start? This is big. This is huge. And if I'm being honest, I'm just afraid that I'm going to make the wrong decision. And I don't want to make the wrong decision. So I do not want to make this decision lightly at all. So I'm about to get emotional. I do not want to make the wrong decision. So I'm very, like, this season of my life is like really strengthening my faith. really strengthening my faith and like really making me rely on God, because I don't know. And the other thing about me not knowing is that, you know, I'm afraid of letting people down who have poured into me. All I've heard is, oh my God, Heather, you're gonna do great things, you're gonna do this, like there's just something about you. And I'm just like, well, what is it? Can you tell me what I'm supposed to do, since everybody know? Can you tell me? Because I don't know. Oh my God, I just can't. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. And I was just listening to a podcast where one of the preachers was talking about how shadows are formed because there is light that is present. Although you may feel like you're in darkness, if you are in a shadow, baby, that light ain't far away from you. So although right now it seems a little cloudy, it's a little shadow, it's, you know, I got a bunch of shadows, I can't really see what's happening, I do see peaks of light. And I see peaks of light when I'm interacting with you guys. I see peaks of light in ministry. I see peaks of light when I'm talking to people. I see the peaks. I see the peaks through the shadows. So I have to keep going. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going because, well, I can't just not do it. That's the worst thing I can do for myself. It's just, I do not regret the path that I have chosen. I love acting. Everything that I have learned has definitely given me tools and shaped me for my next dimension in my life. Now, whether I'm going to use that in the theater world or not, who knows? But I'm going to use it. And I'm kind of already doing it, right? Like, I'm talking to y'all. I created a channel and sharing my journey with y'all and being transparent with y'all. I learned that transparency from my degree. Hello. And so right now I'm thinking about going to graduate school for psychology. Maybe. Or seminary school. I don't know. I have no idea. My daddy wanted me to go to law school, but I already told him that that's not happening. I ain't never wanted to be a lawyer in my life. So one thing I will leave with you is an acronym that I heard from this awesome spirit. You can either see fear as face everything and run, or face everything and rise. So I'm going to face everything and rise. It may be a slow rise, but at least I'm moving. So I'm going to keep moving and I'm going to keep prospering. But it's lit because it's senior year. And I put in hard work. President's list. You understand me? President's list every semester. Thank you, Jesus. I know for a fact that God got me, because it don't matter where I am or what I'm doing. I'm working my behind off. I'm giving my all. I'm giving 150%. And this year will be amazing. I speak it into the atmosphere. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for letting me ramble. Thank you for letting me be transparent and have this like spiritual, emotional check-in or whatever. We gonna be good. And even though we may not know what our life is gonna look like a year from now, we gonna trust God because He gonna work that thing out. Yes, He will. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. Watch my other videos, okay? And subscribe, okay? Bye.